Secretary of Agriculture. Is he here? Well, he's going to be here tomorrow. Tom Vilsack is going to be here tomorrow. My Republican friends, I got bad news for you. I actually like working with you. And it reminds me of the days I was in the Senate. You know, things, we argue like hell and then we get things done. And but look, before I begin, I want to say a few words about an important anniversary that we mark tomorrow. 2 years ago, shortly before dawn, Russian troops marched across the border in Ukraine. And Putin believed he could easily bend the will and break the resolve of the free people of Ukraine. That he could roll into Ukraine and he would roll over them. 2 years later, he remains wrong. He didn't do that. He wasn't able to do that. Kyiv is still standing. Ukraine is still free. And the people of Ukraine remain unbowed and unbroken in the face of Putin's vigorous onslaught. This is due to their sheer bravery and their sacrifice, but it's also due to us. Remember, the United States pulled together a coalition of more than 50 nations to support Ukraine. We unified and expanded NATO. We can't walk away now. And that's what Putin is betting on. He's betting on we're going to walk away. That's why I'll be speaking to the G7 folks, so some of the heads of the European Union and NATO today. That's why I'm announcing more than 500 new sanctions in response. In response to Putin's brutal war of conquest, in response to Alexei Navalny's death, because make no mistake, Putin is responsible for Alexei's death. Yesterday, I met with Alexei's wife and daughter in California, where his daughter attends college. Alexei was an incredibly courageous man. His family is courageous as well. I assured them his legacy will continue to live around the world, and we in the United States are going to continue to ensure that Putin pays the price for his aggression abroad and repression at home. But let me be clear. House of Representatives must pass the bipartisan national security bill. The bill provides urgent funding for Ukraine, and it passed overwhelmingly in the Senate. And there's no question, none. If the Speaker called for a vote in the House, it would pass easily today. Instead, they went on vacation. I mean, it's just, look, folks, all kidding aside, history's watching. The clock is ticking. Brave Ukrainian soldiers and civilians are dying. Russia is taking Ukraine territory for the first time in many months. But here in America, the Speaker gave the House a 2-week vacation. They have to come back. They have to come back and get this done. Because failure to support Ukraine in this critical moment will never be forgotten in history. It will be measured, and it will have impact for decades to come. And I want to thank all you governors here and I urge you, if you agree with me, and many of you do, to urge your congressional representatives to force this bill to be brought up. America can be relied upon. America stands up for freedom. We never bow to anyone, particularly Putin. Look, folks, now on another important work we're doing. I want to thank you all for delivering historic results for the American people. You've been incredible partners. Governors know the measure of success isn't how many partisan points we score. It's did we fix the problem? Did we fix the problem? We disagree on how to fix the problem many times. We're all here for one reason, to fix the problems, to get things done for families, for communities, for the country. That's why I kept my commitment to be president for all Americans, whether you voted for me or not. In fact, we've invested more in our past in red states than we have in blue states.